Welcome back to part 3 of Does Protein Affect Ketosis? So today's meal is a higher fat ketogenic meal and it's real food once again. Bacon, 5 egg yolks and a creamed coffee. So a delicious breakfast and a great way to start the day. So as per usual, let's get the baseline for today's experiment. So this morning, as the standard for this type of experiment, has been a rest day. I haven't done anything strenuous and it's about 8:45 AM. So it'll be interesting to see where the blood sugar and blood ketones are at. So firstly, we've got the blood sugar at 4.2 millimole, so fairly standard for me. And we've got the blood ketones quite low at 0.3 millimole. Now, before I start, that there, 0.3 millimole, considering I eat a zero carbohydrate diet, that leads me to believe that straight away you can't argue that protein isn't a factor in the level of ketosis, because if that was the case, then why are my ketones so low? But anyway, let's get to this delicious meal. So like I said, it's standard bacon with egg yolks, and let's have a little bite. Now, it's delicious. Some people say that they get sick of bacon and eggs, and my response to that is, clearly you're obviously not hungry, because if you were hungry, there's no instance where bacon and eggs won't taste good. Now, as per usual, I've paired this meal with a cream coffee. So let's just take a look at the nutritional breakdown of this meal. We're looking at about 1200 calories, 55 grams of protein, 108 grams of fat. So essentially, this meal breaks down to 18% protein and above 80% fat. So really ketogenic macros for this one. So it'll be interesting to see what the effects are. So there you have it, a 1200 calorie keto carnivore bacon and egg breakfast down the hatch. I'll finish this coffee and then I'll test my blood sugar and blood ketones every half an hour for the next 2 hours. I'll see you in half an hour. So it's been half an hour since I finished my meal, and in that half an hour I felt fine. I've been relaxing, nothing strenuous. So let's see what the effect has been. So firstly, we've got the blood glucose up from 4.2 millimole to 4.4 millimole. So a slight rise there. And we've got the blood ketones stable from 0.3 millimole to 0.3 millimole. So no change there. So that's interesting for the first half an hour on the higher fat meal. Anyway, I'll wait another half an hour. I'll see you soon. So 1 hour post meal. Once again, I've been relaxing, nothing strenuous. So let's see what the effect has been on the blood sugar and blood ketone level. Now, firstly, we've got the blood sugar stable at 4.4 millimole, so no change there. Secondly, we've got the blood ketone stable at 0.3 millimole, so no change there. Interesting results so far. Anyway, I'll wait another half an hour. I'll see you soon. So 1.5 hours post meal. Once again, quite a relaxing half an hour, nothing strenuous. So let's see what the effect has been this time. So firstly, the blood glucose 4.4 millimole, so it's the same as the last time. And the blood ketones, 0.3 millimole, so the same as last time, interestingly enough. Anyway, I'll wait half an hour, come back, test again. See you soon. So it's been 2 hours post meal. So let's see what the final results are on the blood ketones and the blood sugar level. So firstly, we've got the blood sugar down from 4.4 millimole to 4.3 millimole, so a slight decrease there. And secondly, we've got the blood ketones up from 0.3 millimole to 0.4 millimole, so a slight increase there. Now, in conclusion, I suppose the only time my blood ketones were negatively impacted throughout these 3-part experiments was the excessively high protein day. So that could lead to the conclusion that excessive protein in the absence of carbohydrates can have a negative impact on your ketone levels. Now, some more points of note for myself. Like I said at the start of this video, the fact that my ketones have been low throughout these experiments in the absence of carbohydrates leads me to believe that higher protein definitely has an impact. Another thing to mention is this was always conducted on a rest day, and for me, especially in a calorie surplus, it seems that my blood ketones are always lower on a rest day. And just to mention that calorie surplus, I've been in a calorie surplus for over 12 months now, and in that time, still in the absence of carbohydrates, my blood ketones are always lower as well. So it could be a combination of things. Like I've discussed in the past, there's many variables that affect blood ketone levels, but for me, in this instance, under these conditions, it's quite clear that excessive protein in the absence of carbohydrates definitely has a negative impact on my blood ketone levels. But like I always say, you need to test these things out on yourself because everybody is different and everybody does react differently, and I'll be more than interested to discuss any interesting results that you've found for yourself. So hopefully this has been of benefit as per usual. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.